Oh, we're live.
I did it. Hello.
Hey.
Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. We're giving you a bonus episode this week. And it's with one of our favorite people on the planet. We're super excited.
The whole wide world. The whole wide world.
So we're going to jump right into it. But welcome to Fight Club for Business, the show for home service business owners looking to improve their marketing, finances, systems, and culture. We're a team of self-employed industry experts, and we get to be joined by Amanda Powell this week, our bestie from Power Selling Pros. Welcome to the show, Amanda. Can you give everyone kind of like a brief rundown of yourself, Power Selling Pros, just everything?
Yes. I'm so excited to be here. So I'm Amanda. I am the director of training for a company called Power Selling Pros, and we coach and train CSRs in the home service industry. And our goal is to help you win the moment and book more calls. As a result, we want to help you grow your business, and we want to do it by putting the customer first. And so that is what I do. And so I train all over the United States, Canada, even Australia. I have a dream the Australia companies will want me in person one day. It hasn't happened yet, but I have a dream. It's going to happen one day. But that's what I do. And so I've heard it all. I've seen it all.
Give me their phone numbers. I will get you to Australia. You were like the coolest person I know. And I will always be grateful for the first time I met you on a Zoom meeting. You're like a magician. What do you call it? You have like a special name for yourself, the winning the moment, but there's like a wizardry thing. There's like a magical thing. There's so many cool things happening at Power Selling Pros.
There's good stuff happening. I'm here for it. So yeah, I'm excited to be here and answer any and all questions about how we can help you book more calls, win more moments.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be such a fun bonus show, you guys. We don't normally do this, but Amanda is a must, and you guys need to know who she is and need to know how amazing she is when it comes to sales and her skills. So super excited to have you with us, Amanda. For those new listeners or returning listeners to the show, my name is Taylor Maroney. I co-own a power washing company in South Florida with my husband. And for me, my background is in marketing. I love all things marketing when it comes to designing, to actually talking about the numbers of marketing and social media and things of that sort. So that's where my passion lies. And I'm excited to talk to Amanda, not necessarily about marketing today, probably about more sales stuff, but we will see where the show takes us.
I want to talk to her about everything. Like, I just want to actually not talk and have her just talk. I feel like there are very few people in my life. I actually say this about Martha Woodward too. I'm like, when she talks, I listen, and it's hard for me. But my name's Megan Likes. I talk about money. Yeah, well, Tay, we have a whole different thing. When Tay dances, I dance. It's a weird relationship that we've developed. But she does not inspire quiet. She actually inspires more loudness.
She's marketing. She inspires creativity.
You have to have balance. You have to have the quiet with the loud. So I will gladly take the loud.
Oh my gosh. A highlight of my life was Nashville with these ladies and with admins. Like we tore it up. It was so fun. Okay. We're talking about intros. I'm Megan Likes. I am the founder of Bookkeeping Academy Online. I own an accounting firm, Likes Accounting Company. I have a window cleaning company, and I am a very happy, raving fan of Power Selling Pros. I use them for my window cleaning company. And at the last admin bootcamp adventure, Amanda's talk changed my life. Literally, I can't hear words anymore. And every time I write an email, I have to rewrite it like 10 times because of you. And every time I'm talking to a client or when I'm talking to my friends, like, you've ruined me in the best possible way. Communication is so important. And I think Amanda might be one of the strongest communicators I know. This is kind of a fun one for me because the founder of her company and the CEO of her company have been on the show before. And I feel like Amanda's the secret sauce. I mean, I just feel like the trainers at Power Selling Pros make the difference. If you are listening and you're a friend, you know I've already told you and sent you links for Power Selling Pros. But if you want to learn more after the show, talk to me because I'm obsessed. So, and ask for the secret menu. That's my other shout out. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted. Go, Martha. Save me.
We already said before we came live that this is going to be fun. because we all have a lot of fun together. My name is Martha Woodward. I'm co-founder of Quality Driven Software, which is all about employee performance tracking and client retention. Used to own a maid service for a long time, don't anymore. And I think that's it. So yeah, let's talk about Amanda is joining us again. Like, she's a permanent resident in our admin boot camp, and we're all going to Orlando. Yeah.
It's the best. It's one of my favorite trainings ever to do.
Oh.
So it's amazing.
We thought we'd do an impromptu live and just talk with Amanda in each of our sections so you can get to know her, because she is a secret weapon in admin boot camp.
Well, and she's about to not be so secret, right? Like,
Yeah,
we're about to like scare her off. But like, usually to get Amanda, actually, it's quite hard to get Amanda these days for a small training, because she's like the trainer of trainers and has built up this awesome team. But she trains people how to talk. She trains people how to like build connections. She trains people how to there's some fun sayings in Power Selling Pros, like, you don't just answer the phone. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes, you got to win the moment. You are the director of first impressions. And I think that's huge. I think CSRs are too often looked at as an overhead cost.
Like, literally, we carry your thing around.
I carry it everywhere.
We carry it. Florida, California, wherever Amanda is today, we've got our Power Selling Pros. Winner of moments. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, they're the voice of your company. So it won't even get to your technicians or anyone else that's going to be in the field unless they've had a good experience on the phone. And so my goal is to help you win that moment and increase that booking ratio. That's what I'm all about.
Well, I'm going to steal you first because it kind of segues right into what I want to talk to you about. And obviously, in marketing, words are important, and it's important on how you talk about your company and put your company out there. But the power of words when it comes to sales as well is so important. And the reason Megan and I are showing this is because it sums up what Amanda's pattern for excellence is and Power Selling Pros power for excellence is, or pattern, excuse me, in words that are very simple to understand and in categories. I mean, you go from, asking questions to reassuring to care to empathy to being prepared, being positive, being grateful, being valuable. And these are terms that are so crucial to a client. So could you take us through like a brief, I don't want to give everything away.
Yes.
Of the secret sauce.
Amanda thinks it all. She's like,
I just get so excited and then just keeps coming out, and I just overshare all about.
One of my favorite clips is Amanda on Broadway in downtown Nashville, and somebody in the admin group was like, how do you get a credit card on file? And Amanda's like, and she started dancing, like, wait. And I took out my phone and I recorded it. And then we shared it with all the admins. It's a 2-minute clip with tons of country music in the background. And it has closed like so many more credit cards on files for so many more companies, because that's how Amanda is. When she talks, I'm like, record. Wait, turn it into a transcript, quick.
Her words are valuable. They have so much value to them. And that's, to me, like, I have very close friends of mine that, your words are really your power in life. And I have a really good friend that tells me that all the time. And it's so powerful in sales. So I want to let you take it away from here for a little bit and talk to us about what it really does mean to win more moments and why these words are so important, because it does make an impact. And we've seen the impact on our admins that have come to training with us and gotten to work with you. And I just want you to kind of talk about it all. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll dive in. Be careful what you wish for, because I'll just knock your ear off. But so if we start with the idea of winning the moment, the reason this is so important is if you think, what do you want your clients to say about you? So if they were to write a review, what would you want them to say about you? Think about that for a moment. And most people say things like, I was friendly, I was helpful, I was nice. They'd never use anyone else. They made me feel reassured. And you will notice, as you started thinking of what do I want them to say about me, no one said, we fix it. I do tons of trainings and no one ever tells me I booked the call quickly or I fixed it. Because if you're saying that, that's why I call you as a customer. I expect you to book the call. I expect you to fix it. If I didn't expect those things, I wouldn't waste the time calling you. What people remember is the experience. The experience is remembered long after price is forgotten. And so that's what they need. It's not just did I book the call, it's did I win the moment? Because if I win the moment, booking the call is going to naturally follow. Customer loyalty is going to happen, reviews, referrals, everything you need to grow a business. So winning the moment means I connected with that customer. I made a positive impact in some way beyond just booking it and fixing it. So that's what it means to win the moment.
Okay, so this immediately makes me think back to our last admin boot camp, and we did have one of our campers that was there who was dealing with a really negative customer service experience. And I have goosebumps thinking about it because it was definitely something that was traumatizing for her, being a mom and it being dealing with her child and not being at home with them. And we actually got to use this as an opportunity to kind of like role play and talk through how, and as an admin, this happens all the time. You know, angry clients call in, upset clients, it happens, like mistakes happen. And to me, this pattern of excellence not only can be used in the sales, but it also can be used in phone calls that are maybe disgruntled clients or someone who's upset, or even just like your favorite client, Miss Susie, calling in, having a happy day and wanting to just schedule more jobs. You know, we can use that across the board. So how does that, it's 8 kind of like pillars, we'll say, like 8 pieces of the pie, right?
Yes.
And each piece is so important. But what I loved is that you have told us that it can take 10 minutes or it can take a minute to get through like all 8 of these pieces, which to me is mind blowing, because you think in marketing and in sales, you hear about scripts, you hear about these things all the time with like the system of it. So I'm kind of, since Michelle's not here, I'm kind of going to combine 2 sections and kind of talk about the systematic process of these 8 pieces, because there is an order to them. So the order is, you know, important, and that's where you do win the moment. So how does this order kind of work?
Can we, I'm going to put Amanda on the spot because this is like, you won me over. Amanda, Tay owns a pressure washing company.
Okay.
Can you do
Wonderful. Yeah. Do you want to be a customer, Tay? I'll be your CSR. Can you hire me for the day?
Oh, here we go.
The 8 principles in less than 3 minutes. And she's going to show us how the first 5 are the most important. And I've made Amanda learn how to do this with Responsive, and she like absolutely kills it. So sorry, but this is so good. So
Tay, can I use the name of your company? What's your company name?
Pure Power Washing.
Pure Power Washing.
I think the first part about this is my favorite. Like the immediate first, like Amanda answering the phone. So I'm so excited right now.
And okay. Amanda just found out Tay has a power washing company. This is all off the cuff, but this is the magic of winning the moment that she can teach to any home service company and to any CSR. So we're going to watch it live. And I love that Amanda lets me put her on the spot all the time.
Yeah, we're going to do it. And this has not been prepped, so you're going to get this how it comes out. Here we go. All right.
We have not rehearsed this at all whatsoever. All right. So I'm calling. Ring, ring, ring.
Hi, thank you for calling Pure Power Washing. This is Amanda. How can we make your day better?
Oh, hello, Amanda. I'm just calling to find out some information on pricing for a pool patio.
Yeah, tell me more. What are you looking to have done with that pool patio?
Well, it's pretty moldy and I need to have it done before a party that's, you know, right on my tail right now. It's less than a week away and I totally waited till the last minute. So I'm kind of really stressed out and need to just get this cleaned and get a price for it and get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely sounds really stressful, especially when you have people coming over. When was the last time you did have it cleaned?
Oh, goodness. To be honest, probably my husband did it maybe 4 years ago, if I'm lucky.
I know how that goes. Life gets going and it gets busy. Well, you called the right place. We deal with this all the time. You're in great hands. What's your availability like to get someone out there and get it taken care of?
Honestly, I'm here all day today. I would love to have someone, if you can get out today, that'd be fantastic. Obviously, I know it's super last minute though.
Wonderful. Well, let me get some information from you and we'll look at the schedule for the first available appointment together. Can I have your, for sake of time here, name, address, phone number, email, how you heard about us? all that good stuff, social security number, name of firstborn, get all of that. And then I'll say, all right, Taylor, thanks so much for that information. I have my schedule pulled up. I know you need someone out there as quickly as possible, especially with this party coming. So what I want to do is I want to get you on my urgency list. My urgency list is going to get you faster service. So as soon as someone reschedules or I have a technician finish early, we're going to be able to send them out there and move you into that appointment. In order to get you on that urgency list, I have to have you on my schedule. And my first available appointment is going to be Monday between 8 and 10 a.m. Can I book that appointment so we can get you on our urgency list to provide you with faster service?
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate it so much. This is taking 10 pounds off my shoulders right now.
Wonderful. Well, we want to help you out and get this taken care of. So I'm going to send out Joe. He's been doing this for over 10 years. He's going to come go over everything with you, let you know exactly what to expect. We're going to get that patio looking nice and ready and party ready for you. You're in great hands. We've been doing this for over 20 years. We're family owned and operated. We treat our customers like family. So you're in great hands. For us to do that, it'd be X amount of dollars if I am going to give any sort of estimate there. And just so you know, we also do, and then I'd list any additional services you did. We also do X, Y, and Z. Is there anything else I can help you with today, Tay?
I don't think so. You've been an absolute angel in getting this off my back, so I appreciate it so much.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for calling Pure Power Washing. We will see you Monday, and we'll call you as soon as something becomes available sooner. You have a great day.
Thank you so much, Amanda.
All right, everyone.
We're just gonna end the show there. No, I'm just kidding.
How do you just run that through Otter? Make your own call flow. Oh my gosh, we got to break it down though. Tay, are you gonna?
Yeah, I am. I got my card. Okay, so second I called in, I did what every client likes to do, and we all know this being business owners. They're going to tell you what they need. They're going to want the price, and they're going to want things done ASAP, right? So what I love that Amanda does, not only does she have a greeting, which I think is super important. The greeting,
all of our admins at the last admin boot camp changed their greeting for the company. Because Amanda says, every company says, how may I help you today? And so at Jeff Likes Clothes, our new greeting is, how may I maintain your home? How may I help you maintain your home today? Nice. Right? We're maintenance. But we had Heather, what was hers? She had a really clever one.
I know there was one that was, how can I make your day brighter, I think.
Yeah, they were electric.
There was brighter.
Greener.
Yep, that was Heather's.
Yeah, because they're Salcedo green.
And it's great. I mean, that greeting is really important because I don't know how you ladies feel about it, but it takes it. Yeah.
And it breaks up the awkwardness and the oh, we're different. Oh, here we are.
Exactly. You're not calling the same company that said the same thing 18 different times. You know, it's that just immediate disruption and almost control as well, I would say, for the admins to then start taking control of the conversation because they've already, asked the first question, which is super important. And I'm sure Amanda will continue to attest to that as we keep going here. So we start with the greeting.
Oh, I was just going to say, Amanda, Brian Matthews says, damn, she's good.
There we go.
This is why I love the principals. I'll let you all in on a secret. I had to go train a forklift company once upon a time. And do you think I know anything about forklifts? No. And full disclosure, they knew my background. So I wasn't trying to pull one over on them or anything like that. They knew my background. But they said, hey, this applies to what we do. Can you come and train? I said, yeah, I'll come train on it. I watched 2 YouTube videos so I could give realistic examples of problems they would have. And I went there and I had a job offer at the end. They're like, you must have been doing this forever. And I told them, I've never worked on forklifts in my life.
And never use their CRM, never, we think so much about training an admin, which is what we're here to talk about. And the reality is, Amanda's I'm going to teach them how to be a good human, a good communicator, be a good, first impression of your company. And I'm going to give them a lot of confidence to do that. And we're just going to give them a system and they're going to work their system. And it's it works in any business. It works with any admin. And then they get to choose their words and they get to choose their tone and they get to choose their, how they say things.
And I love that you're kind of anti-sales script because, I think I've shared this before. I had a coach for a long time, and she was very pro sales script with my office admin, and I couldn't hardly get behind it even myself, because I hate a sales script as a consumer. And I really bucked against doing a sales script. We needed something, we certainly needed to be better at our sales conversion, but it wasn't through a sales script, because I knew it wouldn't sound like a natural conversation. So I love that you give us permission to do it that way and educate them on how you move that flow and still maintain control of the conversation.
Yeah,
And
because the customer never follows the script. Right. They never follow the script. So scripts have a place to get us started, but it's not realistic to go, and this will work for any situation. You'd have 20 different scripts happening. So that's the power of the principles there.
I'm sorry, you skipped to step 6. I'm on step 2. Hold on.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
That's what gets me, is like, you're not like, you have the structure still, right? Like the structure is there, but you're giving the flexibility, like Martha was saying. And that to me, because like you got through ask, reassure, care, and listen in less than a minute of answering my conversation and our questions on that role play call. Amanda asked me more questions about my service, why I needed it done, what it was going on, what was happening there.
She didn't ask you for your address. She didn't ask you for your phone number. She didn't ask you for your email address. She was still building this rapport before she asked you any questions about you personally. So it didn't feel like you were selling. She was connecting. Like, tell me more. That's what she says. When absence been, tell me more about that. Or when was the last time? She's building up this like relationship so quickly and so naturally. I got
goosebumps during it, even though I knew what was coming. Like I was getting goosebumps, like, wow, this person cares about me. And I'm like, I know Amanda cares about me. We're friends. But like, it's that feeling of reassurance, right? And like knowing that you're being heard. Because there's so many times that clients call in to service companies, and sometimes you're getting an admin, sometimes you're getting an owner who's in the middle of a job that is not fully prepared yet. So you can get the most kind of like randomized experience, and it's not personal, and you don't feel heard sometimes. And this first part to me is all about how I'm getting heard as the client, and like we're not even talking sales yet.
Yeah, your first 5 principles, which are positive, prepared, listen, care, reassure, that's there because it creates likability. People work with people they like. And you are, my guess, not the only power washing company out there, or whatever your business is for anyone listening. People have options, and when people have options, they choose someone they like. And so when you called in and said, hey, how much? You're asking that because most of your customers don't know about power washing. They don't know what else to ask. That's their starting point. If I can build that relationship in that beginning of a call just by talking about your problem and what you're needing, that makes me more likable. And when that makes me more likable, it's also going to build some trust, so that by the time we get to talking about price or letting you know my dispatch cost or whatever it is, that's secondary. Overcoming price objections. Yes.
Almost afterthought. It's like, it's guaranteed at that point. And what happened on that call was Tanya did it by Saturday for a party, and you put it on the schedule for Monday. You did not call it a cancellation list. You did not say when somebody cancels. You built up trust and certainty, and you trained, we know, spoiler, but you trained the admins to then call and say, Mrs. Jones, I'm so sorry we didn't get out to you today. It turns out that we didn't have anybody available. And then you're building like scarcity, right? But tomorrow we're gonna try real hard to get somebody out there, because I know this party's important to you. And you're teaching admins how to communicate.
Yes, because the words you choose, even though we're saying the same thing, right? I could have told you, unfortunately, we're all booked up today. I could come out Monday, or I can give you the urgency list. Both of them tell you it will be Monday, but the way you feel through that message completely changes.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
we
so
don't,
many times
we can't say unfortunately. Every time I write unfortunately, I rewrite it because there's always a different way to spin it. I mean, like 100 times a day I say unfortunately. Just, we're not supposed to say just. We're supposed to say our policy is. We're not supposed to say I'm sorry. Like you, like.
I'm actually looking up the negative words that Amanda gave us because I live by this list now, and it's incredible.
It blew my mind. I referred a client to Power Selling Pros, and he sent me a picture. He had like 12 people on this training. I don't think it was even with Amanda, and that was a screen. Took a picture of it, and I'm like, I know, right? Like it changes everything. Unfortunately, it doesn't need to be unfortunate. You're the expert. You're the one helping them. You're solving their problem. There's nothing unfortunate about that.
Yes. It's word choice is everything. And that's the biggest thing. A lot of CSRs will go, well, that's what I said. I'm like, well, that was your end message, but let's talk about how we get to that end message so it's more positive. So
I'm going to steal for a minute, Tay.
Go for it.
Cassie has been training with Power Selling Pros for several months. And after the admin boot camp, the last one, which she didn't even get to attend, but she watched the videos, she had 100% conversion rate week. And I was able to send Power Selling Pros a note. And I said, that was an extra $18,000 to my company because she had confidence and she knew how to establish reassurance, how to establish trust, how to become more likable. It like gamifies the whole system. And I'm so grateful. So at Admin Bootcamp, we talk about sales. We left with a call flow. Like Cassie had her own call flow that was her words and her introduction and everything. But as an owner, we're also talking about money in your pocket because they're going to fill your schedule and they're going to build out your capacity and they're going to tee up your sales guy or gal for success. And it's so much money. And Amanda makes it fun. Like she was an add-on last time and she brought stickers and she was throwing things and she was barefoot the whole time. It was like amazingly fun. It was so, so great. Oh, okay.
Training has to be fun. No one wants to go and sit there and be like, great, I have a notebook full of notes. I'll put it on my top shelf and I'll never use it again and it will gather dust. You're going to walk away with actionable items to be able to implement right away. And we see results from it. And Admin Bootcamp is just a blast. It's so fun. And the CSRs walk out totally different people at the end.
Oh, they do. We're going to take before and after pictures this time.
Yeah, we have to remember to take before pictures.
Have to. I'm going to pass to Martha, but can you leave our listeners with how do we get a credit card on file? I feel like I got in a Facebook fight yesterday about this. Can you just do the soundbite? Like, this is the company policy. As the owner, I really need it. I want credit card on file for everybody. And my admin feels like it's just Mrs. Jones doesn't want to. She's used it for 15 years and she doesn't feel comfortable and she doesn't want like, and it's scary. And I don't like, do we insist? And then what if I don't get to book the job? So that's all I'm projecting on you. How do you fix it? I just need a credit card on file.
Okay. So avoid saying our policy at all costs because that just means don't shoot the messenger. It's our rules. You have to make it focused on the customer. So how I would say it to a customer is, all right, Mrs. Smith, we have tomorrow between 2 and 4 available. Does that work for you? Yeah, that'll be great. Wonderful. In order to reserve this spot for you and to protect the technician's time, we do need to have a credit card on file. What credit card would you like to use today?
Done. No room for opening, no room for questioning. No, our policy is no, we don't care about you. And hey, P.S., by the way, undertones, we care about our technicians and we love serving you, but we're going to protect them.
So what if I said, I really don't like to give out my credit card number?
So now I'm going to build value and I'm not going to fight you on that, right? I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to say, oh, I totally get that. I want to let you know that nothing is charged until you give permission to move forward with the work. And nothing gets charged until we are out there. It is on a secure system. You're in great hands. If you look at our reviews on Google, they're fantastic because we take great care of our customers. What's the credit card you'd like to use? So I'm going to validate what you're feeling. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, no, because then we're going to get defensive. So, oh, I totally get that. Here's what we're doing to protect your information, or here's when we're going to charge it and what that looks like. So we take away the fear of the unknown.
Also, she asks and then it pauses. What credit card would you like us to use?
Always end with a question. You just assume the sale. So many CSRs will be like, we need to have a credit card on file. Okay, do you want me to give you an opinion on that? Because I will, as a customer, I'll be like, I don't want to. But if you say, what's the credit card you're using? You're asking for an action step. And so you always end with an action step, and you approach it from the why behind the policy and why we're doing it for the customer, not for the business. I don't care if you need the card on file because it protects you. I want to know, well, what's the benefit for me? And that's that it will reserve the spot for me. That's why I need it. I want the spot reserved. Okay, here you go. Changes the whole dynamic.
All right, we did not do that in 30 minutes. Martha, do you have any people things you want to talk through with Amanda? I mean, you got one in there. And then do we need to summarize for when we're going to do this and how we're going to do this?
Yep. The only thing I would ask is, Amanda, so many people that get moved into that CSR position are very introverted. Sales is scary. It is out of their comfort zone. So can you take every person and make them good at sales? Or is it, are some just not built for that?
If the attitude is there of wanting to learn, then the answer is yes, they can do it.
Okay.
If they have the attitude, we got it. It just needs to be the attitude of wanting to learn. And it's okay if you're going, I'm not a salesperson, because I don't think that's a skill set out there. I don't think I'm a salesperson, but I am someone who loves to educate.
I just told all the listeners that you were the best salesperson in my life. So
I am the best educator in your life. So that's how I think about it.
Yeah.
Because I was that person that got nervous, like, oh, sales, I don't want to be the used car salesman that's really pushy and trying to get you into the car. But if I approach it as, I just want you to know why we're the best and what you're getting, and I'm looking out for you, the sale will naturally follow. It's how to do that. So if you approach it, we sell in our everyday life. Think of the last product you recommended to someone, right? I had someone recommend a hairdresser to me.
Wait, should we have Amanda sell Admin Bootcamp for us?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here you go. And they did not prep me for this. I'm just going to tell you what I love about it. And
yeah, what's happening? What's the pitch? Let's hear it.
Here's
and end it there. We're gonna end it with the question.
There you go.
Are we good? Everybody warned? We're good?
Here it is.
All right.
Okay, so here's Admin Bootcamp and why I love Admin Bootcamp. You have amazing women that are there presenting on all aspects of the business, right? The people, the systems, the marketing, the money, the sales, and it's in a way that's fun and interactive. So they're going to be able to ask questions. They aren't just listening to a lecture style. It's interactive. They're going to walk away with take-home things that are going to change the business right then and there. And it's a community. They get to build that community and just walk out feeling fulfilled and feeling like they have a direction with what they're doing, which is amazing. And it is worth it. It is worth it. It's been happening for 2 years now. People keep coming back, and you're going to love it. So my question to you is, what's going to happen if you don't do anything? Your business won't change.
Everything stays the same.
Stays the same. If you need something to be different, you have to do something. And that step is Admin Bootcamp for your CSRs. And that was not pre-planned. That is just how I feel about it. So there we go.
February 9th and 10th, Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
You pay for the airfare. You pay for the hotel. We pay for everything else. Our owners from the last one said they got their money back on the first day of the admin being back in the office, the very first day. And this is an experience. And your admin is going to feel like, wow, my boss really values me. They really care about me. They
actually say that. Yeah.
They actually say that. They're going to come back so grateful to you for this experience and so confident in their roles.
Tay's the only one who has the ears. She's the guardian of all the ears.
I have an abundance of them right now. Way more than I should ever have in my possession.
Oh, I have to run to my next meeting. I wish that I could talk to Amanda all day, but I'm going to get to talk to her all day for 2 days, February 9th and 10th in Orlando, Florida. My parting question, and I'm going to let you guys wrap this up, but my parting question to you is, will we see your admin in Florida? I hope the answer is yes.
All right.
Awesome. Well, everyone have a great day. Thank you for joining us, Amanda, and joining us for this bonus episode. And I'm excited to see all you ladies very shortly in Orlando.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day. Send your admin.